Let's get small. There we go. Just a little quick thing. Uh, Something that I heard tonight that somebody said that I won't mention any names. Just, one of those YouTube morons. And I want to just give you a little history lesson. And this is like real history. This isn't, YouTube history. Hey, when Todd and Chris were still having sex or whatever. This is real history, okay? The Puritans were a religious sect in Holland. The hell are you doing up? Um, I forget what they were called, but they weren't very popular in Holland. And so they moved to England, a secret girl. Now, the thing about the Puritans is they were so, yeah, they had sticks so far up their ass that they were like even too proper for the English. So, somewhere around 1620, they left England and went to the New World, which later became known as America, and they established a little town where they could, practice religious freedom and burn witches and all that kind of good stuff. By the way, let's just mention this. People like to say they came here religious. Okay, I don't know if I'm still there or not. My monitor just totally blinked off. I will keep talking till I see if I don't know. Can you guys see me? I have a black monitor. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you can still hear me, that's all that matters. Anyway, what was I saying? Ah, people who claim that the Puritans came here to establish religious freedom. No, they came here to do their religion. They didn't care about anybody else, and I have a feeling that none of this is being seen or heard now. I don't know if I can. I'm just going to keep going, then because this is only going to take another couple of minutes. And then I'll check and see if it actually was anything. And anyway, we're on the Puritans. They came to America, da da da. Okay. Now, here's the part that somebody who shall remain nameless got wrong. I think somewhere along the line he heard this thing about um oh, you know what? I noticed my clock isn't even moving, so I think this did shut off on me. I'm going to come back in a little bit and try again. Damn. Oh, I see me now. I tried to shut down. Okay, the clock's moving. I just got a text of somebody's going to say, "Yes, we've been listening to you speak nonsense." Yeah, it's funny. I tried to hit the closeout thing and then everything came back. Anyway, back to the Puritans and all that. So I think what this guy who considers himself an intellectual knew for real was he somewhere along the line heard that the Puritans left Holland and went to England, okay? Now, the thing that he said was, as I heard it, as I was told, that the Dutch immigrated from England to South Africa, which I guess in his mind, if we will call it that, made sense that the Dutch immigrated from England to South Africa. So let me just straighten that out in case he or some people that think he speaks truth should happen to see this. Here's where they get confused. You hear about South Africa that they say that the official language was a form of Dutch, not Dutch, okay? Dutch from Deutschland, Germany. It was Germans who settled in South Africa. They are the racist assholes that were down there doing the apartheid, not the Dutch. Dutch. Okay? Does that make sense? Well, Ariel, I don't know why you wouldn't trust the Dutch because from what she told me, every time you go to dinner with your wife, it's like, hey, we're going Dutch. Um, anyway, so hello to the people that came in. I hope you learned something. If you didn't learn anything, yeah, I don't care about that either. And luckily, I don't have to re-record this because now that I've done it, I think it was pretty damn boring. But just get this straight: the Puritans were in Holland. They went to England. The English said, "Oh my God, who are these people with the sticks up their butts?" And they shipped them off to America so that they could come here and burn witches and convert Indians. But it was Germans who went to South Africa, and Germans speak Dutch. We got it? Now, tomorrow night, when I'll also be half asleep, we're going to talk about Marco Polo stealing spaghetti from the Chinese. We'll see y'all later.
Three guys in a little room, just a beat and a plan. Not much money, not much time, but we're doing the best we can. But we're doing the best we can.